We gotta go get our bags packed. You gotta pack your bag. You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. I guess we better get this thing ready because we gotta go look at a truck. We gotta get ready to get that tanker. Got a lot coming in the next few videos. Probably next 2 videos you'll get a little idea of what's going on. But power steering pump needs to be replaced. Tux Trucks didn't have one. They said the next nearest location was in Vermont. I said, when can you get one? 8 a.m. tomorrow. I said, get me that. I also think a ball joint's going bad, but we're gonna double check and see. And I got my light, handy dandy light. That's why I look so bright. But yeah, we're gonna dive into that. So shouldn't be too bad to change the power steering pump right here. It also goes with the brakes, so it's giving me weird vibrations when turning sometimes, and that also can lead to poor braking ability because it also boosts through it. So I figured should do that, which it did sit around with no fluid in it when the motor was out. Probably didn't help it. So, but alrighty, appreciate you guys watching along. Let's get this all figured out. So got it jacked up. The only thing moving is the jack over there. Everything feels tight underneath it, so I don't know what's actually clicking around. I hear it every now and then. It's not, to the average person, I don't think you'd hear it. It's more, you hear noises and you wonder. But looks tight, both sides look good. I'm gonna grease everything. There's nothing wrong with the front end. So I guess we'll move on to taking the power steering pump out. So we gotta take the belt off. How's the belt feel? Belt feels good. That's a new belt. Take the belt off, and then yeah, I forget how this comes up. This is my breather line. I'm gonna have to do some digging. You get a hose on the front, then I think there's a pressure one on the back. Then you get your reservoir, which is full. So yeah, I gotta get you guys some more light in here. Then I think it's just 2 bolts that go through the side. Might be 3. I forget exactly. But we'll start by taking the belt off. So yeah, right down here is the tensioner. There's a little spot for it. You put your well, 1/2-inch drive ratchet or pry bar or breaker bar on it, and you pull the tension off, take the belt off. Usually you leave the bar in there because you can't get it back out till after you're done, but let's see. Alrighty, this tensioner won't even budge. I'm just spinning the aluminum, the whole housing of it, which is not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Yeah. You keep in mind this truck does have almost 100,000 on it. So it's got a motor, but all the other components still have 100,000 miles on it. Transmissions was built at like 60,000 though. Okay. Well, that's not going to work because that's not even coming off. It's just like stuck there. I'm just ruining the housing, getting it out. Oh, it's something. It shouldn't be that hard. I know they're challenging, but they're not that challenging. So I guess we'll pop that out. Time is it? 6:30. I think we can find one local. We will double check.
This is Lou speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, Lou. I got a part number that it says you have in stock. I just want to make sure you have it before I come over.
Yeah, what's the part number? Yeah, I got it, boss.
Alrighty, I'll be up to get it. I appreciate it. You're open till 9?
Yep.
Okay, I'll be there. Thank you.
Alright.
Them guys. I like some of them autos, little guys. When I first got my license, there was quite a few that knew us because we were always in there with projects and stuff. And yeah, some of them are pretty handy. Some of them watch the channel, actually. The AutoZone down in Cambridge, we got the radiator for this there. So, and I hit them up with, hey, follow the channel, and sure enough, they're on that channel. They're on this channel right here. So, alrighty, I'll pop that out. Yeah, and then we'll change that, and then we'll change the pump out. I want to make sure we're okay there, and then we'll change the pump. Well, we'll get the pump out because we got to get the pump at Tux Trucks, which is a GM dealer, tomorrow. Got it out. We'll go get a new one. It was just really, really, really hard to turn. Doesn't hurt to replace it. It's got some groove marks in there from trying. So, alrighty, let's go grab that. I gotta say, this one actually looks way more built than the factory one. It's heavier, and that's usually never the case. It does have a different drive wheel and everything else like that, so that's cool. I'll throw that back on. Yeah, there we go. Now we're done. Well, we're not actually done. So now we gotta actually get, let me take you off of that. We gotta get this out. But the belt's off. I really should know what I'm doing here. Yeah, we got the one that goes in the bottom. Then we got a clamp on this one. And there's a few bolts that go through. Ooh, don't get your finger stuck in there. That go through the actual pulley. I take it there are 15 as well. So I'll do that, and then I can pull it up and actually see everything. Okay. What we got to work with? Oh, plenty of room. And it goes down around there. So there's 3 hoses, which makes sense. And they're all really freaking tight together there. I was hoping I could pull it up a little bit and then get at them, but I don't know about that. Okay, maybe. There we go. We got it off. So, yeah, it would have been way easier to do this when I had the motor out. But we just got to pull the pulley off. We still have all of the rake stuff laying here. I'm not sure why I said let's scrap it, but we haven't made it that far. What are you doing tonight? You want your belly rub? You want your belly rub? I'll rub it. You'll go, boy. You'll go, boy. We'll go home in a little bit. Not yet. So, I just gotta pull this off. So I got this kit. And as you see, that goes around the collar. This piece goes inside of here. And it pushes it down, and then we call it good. So, yeah. Alrighty. Let's give this a go. That's how it's done. So get your little piece. But take this back out, put it all back away. Got your little pin that went through the bottom. I actually pushed it out. Handy kit. Forget who makes it. It's the Napa kit. Made in the USA. So, now we're done then. We'll need this kit to put it back together, but the other one will just go on and you thread it down and push it back in the other way. I think. I gotta remember how. but we do have this as a reference of where it's at, and that'll do it. So, got it. So we just gotta get it back on, throw a pulley on, and then throw it in the truck, make sure everything's good, and then we gotta pack. Got a lot of things to pack, so. Yeah, Tux trucks, they got the goods. If they don't, very timely, so always appreciate that. They also had the flex plate bolts and something else, stuff that nobody else had, so let's switch this. So somebody used the wrong size, or used this as the wrong thing. I actually had to tap the end out because, well, yeah, it was used as the wrong tool. So now we're okay. Take your pump, take your pulley, back this out so it goes into it. Maybe that's the wrong size one anyways. There's a few different ones that go in the kit. Does that fit? Okay, there we go. I think that's almost there. Oh yeah. That should be right on it. Got it back in there. Lines are on. 2 bolts in the front, the one in the back. 3 lines. So 1 high pressure, 2 low. Just got to slip the belt around everything. Now we got it in. Did move my transmission computer, TCM monitor, transmission computer module. Back up there, I was worried about it bouncing around too much. But we're all good there. We're gonna have to fill that up some more. We'll get it started, see how it goes. Alrighty, it runs, it turns, the brakes feel good. I gotta take it down the road and double check because that's really where it shows itself. I gotta get that other bolt in and I can't get it spun around just enough to slide it right in, and I got it stuck. So I need to take some tension off that tensioner. In the meantime, while I'm waiting on somebody to come give me a hand, packing up everything, air lines, fittings, jack. I guess do we got a block of wood in the back of this? So, bed of the pickup's just been like a survival kit forever. I don't think, no, we don't have a block of wood. So I brought those all in. So I'll grab one of them. We'll get everything buttoned up. And then hopefully we're good. Yeah, I got everything for the pickup that I can use pretty much. We're getting good at these road trips. Got it finally. Needed another hand. We're good to go. That drip mark underneath is from when we took it apart. We gotta go get our bags packed. You gotta pack your bag. Alrighty. We'll go do that. And well, I'll show you. This is what I'm prepared for. I got a whole fleet. Might as well make it into a service truck. Actually, Will McNeese. You can put a service body on yours. In white. Matching service body. Just kidding, we're not doing that. Maybe, someday. Okay, we're ready to go. You ready to go? This has to be the slowest diesel pump ever. At $3.49 a gallon. What's your diesel prices? Drop it below. But unless we get some excitement, this might be the end of it. Maybe I'll show you some of the bridges as we go. Well, we're headed to Pennsylvania. Yeah. Anybody have an idea of what we're looking at? Jumping across the bridge here in Tarrytown. Sorry about the glare on the windshield. We gotta wash that. It's a pretty wild bridge, even though I don't believe the name is correct, but we'll leave that for something else. But it's all lit up blue underneath right now. Must have done it to match the pickup, so.
pretty freaking wild bridge, and how they built it, and the old bridge demoing it. I think it was United. It was either United or Sunbelt lost some equipment that they had to blow the bridge up, the old one, and it landed in the water. So, wild bridge. But, so we just jumped across the Hudson. Things are going along good. I talked to the guys at ibuildmydiesel.com, and we were bouncing some ideas off. They think I still got some air in the system, and that's why it vibrates every now and then, the steering wheel. It's a lot better than it was. So I think the pump did have an issue going, but I just got a little bit of air, and we gotta get that worked out. So if you don't remember, ibuildmydiesel.com, go check them out. They can tie you to a shop that can also work on your diesel if you're not mechanically inclined, because that is the world we live in. There's people that want a diesel truck and they just don't have the space, the time, the know-how, and that can hook them up. So go check them out. $50 off merch if you use Duffy Ag as a promo code. You got to throw the merch up. But yeah, big help. A lot of parts in the truck from them. So we'll keep going down the road. I think I got another just under 2 hours to go. So we'll step through some of New York, down into New Jersey, and then into Pennsylvania. You guys remember Brittany? This is Brittany asleep. Alrighty. See you guys in the next video. We're gonna go look at some things and stuff. Thanks for watching.